Hello all, welcome to Code Hub. Today let us solve the LeetCode daily challenge, and the question is minimum moves to equal array elements 2. And the question states that given an integer array nums of size n, return the minimum number of moves required to make all array elements equal. In one move you can increment or decrement an element of the array by 1. Test cases are designed so that the answer will fit into the 32-bit integer. It's not an issue. Okay, let's move forward with the example. Given the example as 1, 2, 3, the minimum possible number of moves is 2, but let us see how we are going to do. We can either increment or decrement. If we increment this 1, it becomes 2, and the second element becomes 2. Let us keep it as it is, and we can make 3, we can decrement 3 to 2. So the number of moves that we have made here is 2 moves, and let us keep 1 as it is. We don't want to decrement or increment. We can decrement 2 as 2 to 1, and we can decrement 3 to 2, and then again we can decrement 2 to 1. So here we have used the 3 moves, and we let us keep let us make 1 as 3, so we can decrement twice. 1 to 3, and 2 we can increment once and it becomes 3, and we can keep 3 as it is, and so the number of moves here is 3 moves. So what is the minimum? So we have to minimize the number of moves, so the answer is 2 moves. So what we can do is we can try all possible ways. What do I mean by trying all possible ways is, let us take the example 2, 1, 10, 2 and 9. Let us make all the elements to 1. We can make this as 1, these all the 4 elements to be 1. And what are the number of moves to make this all elements to be 1 is, we can simply calculate it by moves plus equal to absolute difference of the nums of I minus the current what we choose chosen element. Here the chosen element is 1, so the absolute difference, this is for each element in array. This is for each element in array. So this will be the brute force. We will try making all the elements we will try making all the array elements to be 1. Then we will make all the elements to be 10. Then we will make all the elements to be 2 equal to 2, and then we will make all the elements to be equal to 9. So we will calculate for all the such moves, and then we will take the minimum. Minimum is the answer. So we will calculate the moves, that is if we want to make all the elements to be 9, what we will do is we will increment this 1 9 times. So what is the absolute difference? 8 times. We will increment 1 to 8 times. So we will get the absolute difference of 1 minus chosen element is 9. We are going to make the array elements as 9, so it is 8. We will add this. Then we will make this 10 to 9 with 1 more. We will decrement 10 once, and it will become 9. So we will add 1, and we can increment 7 times. We can add 7 to make this 2 as 9. So we will add 7, and we will we don't want to decrement or increment this 9 since we are making all the elements to be 9. So the number of moves is 0, and here we get the number of moves as 8 plus 1 9 plus 7, which is 16. So we will make all the elements. So here we get 16 number of moves, and we will try to make all the elements as 2. For that we will increment 1 to once, so 1 move, and we will decrement 10 8 times, so that we will make it as 2. So we will add 8, and we will add 0 moves since we are making all the elements as 2 itself, and we will decrement 9 to 7 times such that it becomes 2. So we will add 7 moves, and here the answer is 7 plus 1 8, 8 plus 8 16. So we will try to make all the elements as 10. We will add 1 9 once so that it becomes 10. So we will add 9 moves, and 10 since 10 there will be 0 moves, and we will increment to by 8 moves. We will add increment 8 times, so that we will add 8 moves, and we will increment one time, so we will add one move. So it will be one move, and for the total number of moves here is 9 plus 9, which is 18 moves. So similarly we can find this moves, and the minimum number of moves steps we take for to make all the elements equal is 16. So this is the approach. What we are going to do is we are going to make all the elements. We are going to try all such elements. If we are going to try all such elements, then obviously it is a brute force approach. What the time complexity will be? Time complexity for the brute force approach will be order of n square, and the space complexity will be order of 1. So how we can optimize this approach? You can see we are making as 1, we are making as 10, we are making all the elements to be 2, all the elements to be 9. So what element we are making going to choose is the most important part here. So by choosing the element 2, we get the minimum number. By choosing the element 9, we get the minimum possible number. So what is it? We will try to sort the array and see 1, 2, 9, 10. If we going to pick this element 1, and we are going to make all the elements to be 1, then this 10 should be reduced 9 times to make it 1. So it will cost too much. If we going to make all the elements to be 10, then we want to add 9 times this 1, so that it will become 10. It will also cost too much. But if we find if we are going to choose the element which is at the center, it will be a median to the whole array, so that it will compromise all the cost too much, and it will minimize the operation. So we will sort the array first. What we will be doing is we will sort the array first. Sort the array. Step 2 will be we will get the center element. Chosen element is the center element of the array, and then we will find the number of moves. Step 3 will be find the number of moves. That's it. Here the time complexity will be, we are going to choose only one element, so here the time complexity will be order of n log n, since we are going to sort the array first. And here the space complexity will be order of 1, since we are not going to use any extra space. So we will try to code this approach. Okay, fine. What we are going to do is sort the array. Sort nums dot begin nums dot end, and we'll just sort the array in ascending order. Then we will have a center element which is nums of we'll get the size in n variable, nums dot size n by 2. It will give the center element, and then we are going to have the moves, which is going to be our answer. We will return the moves. So for each element in our array, for each element in our nums array, what we are going to do is moves plus equal to absolute difference of my center element minus my current element. We will name this as current. So we will just run the code now. Hope you understand the code. We will submit the code now. Here the time complexity will be order of n log n for sorting. It got accepted. Hope you understand the solution, and Consistency is the key to success. Let us see in tomorrow's LeetCode challenge, and tomorrow is the July month. Let's start fresh. Bye.